you. Next speaker.
With the result.
Good morning, Council. I'm Reverend Bruce Wright with the Refuge and the Poor People's Economic Human Rights Campaign, National Coordinating Committee, representing more than 100 organizations nationwide of poor people. I am here today because I believe the choice is really clear, and it's something that should be no question. We are faced with a choice here. Either the Council will choose to support the interests of the people and of the Constitution, or the corporate interests of failed businesses. Why Baywalk has failed has nothing to do with protesters or youth. In fact, the reality is youth, especially and including black youth, are what keeps malls open. They are the ones that frequent a lot of the stores. So to blame youth is absolutely ridiculous, including black youth. Secondly, to blame protesters when they have never impeded traffic at all. We had very clear areas that we were, and it never impeded traffic. And to say that it is a scary experience to go to Baywalk when in reality the protesters themselves, or us involved in protesting, barely took up any time throughout the 7-day-a-week, however many hours that Baywalk is open. Perception, Mayor Baker, is not reality. And having backdoor meetings with council to try to encourage them to go your way is unconstitutional. And let's look at the facts in relation to our own attorneys who are supposed to be here to uphold the Constitution. When they tell members of a body that has a public service interest, the Development Review Commission, to ignore the Constitution, when attorneys representing the city are clearly making racist remarks, which I have witnessed, I heard myself, they are not made up, then we have a problem with how city government is functioning. Backdoor deals and corporate interests should not come over and above the interests of the people. You are here to serve the people, not corporate interests, especially when we're talking about corporate interests that have failed. Baywalk has had poor management, we're in an economic decline, and there has been financial issues with Baywalk from its inception as far as how it's been managed. Malls throughout the country, as was stated earlier, are closing. The economics behind this is the issue, and the economics have to do with who can afford to go to Baywalk. There was a time when I would go there all the time, but my own economic situation has declined. But I've never been in fear. And I've been there on Friday nights when supposedly unruly youth were there. I've been there with my 11-year-old son and his friend, and have never been in fear. These are fabricated fears fed by the city and fed by the media that are simply not true. And if it's anything, it's racism. We are told to fear black youth, and that's what this is. And like Public Enemy said years ago, unfortunately, people are fearful of a black planet. And that is the reality. Thank you.
Thank you.